and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. A moment now to check out some numbers for Damian Lillard.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Lou Dort out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Capella in at the 5, down low. And for the Grizzlies, they've got Edwards. Brandon Clark is out there with Hart. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Lillard in at the 1.
Here we go.
You know, Clark, I've been wondering your thoughts on the possibility of the NBA shortening the season in an attempt to mitigate injury.
Look, Kevin, I've long been a proponent of a shorter season. I think 65, 66 games, 1 month less on the regular season would be great. We know load management didn't decrease injury rates, so I'm not sure a shortened schedule would either, but I do know it would improve the quality of play for the players, and I think that would be beneficial to the fans.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Capella with the bucket.
Boy, he's a powerful presence with great length. Capella can make things happen inside for sure.
Lillard against Hero. For 3, Edwards. Julius Randle with the rebound. Outside, Hero. Poole kicks to Randle. Five to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Plays with nice force. I mean, Randle heading to the line now.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randle has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Second free throw, no good. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Down low. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Clark. For Memphis, they come in off the loss to Denver. It's Edwards on the wing. And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
Now, Hero. Last game we saw him score 32. Clark against Randle. It's rebounded by Memphis. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in that game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
And as a result, there was a blowout win. I mean, credit them for initiating contact and forcing the officials to make the calls.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard, when he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
Offensive rebound. Hero kicks to Capella. The three from Poole. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Now, Poole, after Brandon Clark missing on that last three-pointer.
How about the force from Clint Capella? When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
Hero against Lillard. Lillard is screen on Poole. Here's Edwards. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Edwards got 7.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. And we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
Thank you, David. It's hauled in by Hero.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll tip.
Oh, what a finish!
My goodness. How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And here are the Grizzlies now. Now, here's Lillard. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And equally spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals kind of tell the story. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Hero against Lillard. Outside, Hero. Lets it go from deep. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
Now, here's Lillard. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Inside, here's Randle, and Randle throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Clark outside. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go with a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 13.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for George. With this break in the action, here's a look at the teams that have blocked the most shots in the NBA this last month. 5th, the Mavericks.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
Poole with it. Zubac defending. Clark against Poole. Got a piece of it. Poole with the steal. Here's DiVincenzo. Some solid defense from Hart.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 2. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Dallas again missing.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Zubac kicks to Lillard. Pass to Clark. Lillard with a screen for Clark. Now, here's Zubac. 4 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. It's rebounded by Dallas. Hero's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Zubac. Here's Poole. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Toronto.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Now, here's Lillard after Clint Capella's miss. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Lillard. And that's 15 points for Anthony Edwards.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Here's Hero. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And tenacious play there from Hero in the paint, refusing to let the foul hold back his shot.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Memphis.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I would like to highlight 2 guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
And Hero, one of those guys in the league that can nail free throws with his eyes closed.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Okoro's checked in for Clark, and Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Edwards. And Hero drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Lillard. Puts up a 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Still yet to score. Over in the corner, Hero. 2 on the clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
And this guy is a gamer. Hero embraces any chance he can to draw a foul while taking a shot.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. A different look for Dallas. Ware's checked in. And Keegan Murray's subbed in for Jordan Poole. That one drops. He ties it up. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Now, Hart, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
That free throw missing. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And he's good on the second. Dallas has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. As you look at Memphis, right now they're on the outside looking in at the playoff seeds. And checking out Dallas, just a few spots below there.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, they're just about ready to put a cap on one of the most disappointing seasons in franchise history.
Yeah, I think they've really got to do an evaluation and some serious analysis over the summer and identify exactly what went wrong.
Now, here's McConnell. 8 points his last outing. Randall kicks to McConnell. 6 on the shot clock. High post try. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Hard finds Lillard. Memphis moving that ball around. Fast break Dallas. He gets that one. McConnell's got his second bucket.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
It's Brogdon on the wing. And Valanciunas now atop the key. Going inside, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Here's Ware. Nothing on the board. Randall with a screen for Murray. Randall outside. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Here's Hart. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
And the shot goes in. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's Brogdon. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Now, here's McConnell after Malcolm Brogdon's miss. McConnell passes to Murray. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And now a 3-point Maverick lead.
And look at the inside presence already for Murray. It'll be fun to watch this young man grow. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Now here's Randall. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Hits the 3-point bomb. Randall's got 6.
He's only 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into some kind of rhythm.
A shot by Brogdon, wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Brogdon extremely confident because he knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Bounce pass from McConnell. Randall against Hart.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Randall, and the layup's good off the glass. He's got 8.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Well, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
To me, their physicality has been the thing early on that stood out. They're not settling for one and done. They're following their shots and getting a lot of putbacks.
And another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Mavericks leading by 5. We've got Damian Lillard. Brandon Clark is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Hart in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Shoots from the right block, and it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Clark. Valanciunas has got 6 points. Mavericks shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Pass to Murray. No good that time. Some solid defense from Clark. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. To the left wing. McConnell against Lillard. Driving the lane, and McConnell gets it to go. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Outside Edwards. No good with the triple. And Murray's got the ball here for the Mavericks. Pass to McConnell. Knocked loose. Clark against McConnell. And Valanciunas kicks to Clark. The Grizzlies with another miss. Mavericks leading by 5. Dort passes to McConnell. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. Ware's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Lillard the pass to Clark. Pass to Edwards. The tray. Dort grabs the miss.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Murray kicks to McConnell. Dallas moving it around. And here is Dort. Here's Ware. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
That one goes. Count it. Lillard's got 5 points so far. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Zubac is checked in for the Grizzlies. And here are the teams that have been on fire from the three-point line ever since the All-Star break. In third, the Grizzlies.
I mean, they've gotten better shooting the ball as the season has gone on, and you like their trajectory. I mean, they're in a great offensive groove right now.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Murray outside. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got his 4th rebound in this one. McConnell against Lillard. Edwards looking it over. Zubac's a screen on Murray. And the dunk by Zubac's.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. DiVincenzo against Edwards. DiVincenzo passes to Dort. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. That one's not going to go.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Here's Lillard. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
You cannot measure heart, but Dame's is as big as anybody's.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Outside, George from deep three-point land, nailed from three-point land. George has got his first 3 points of the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Clint Capella comes in for Derek Jones. And it's Tyler Hero in for Keontae George. Capella and the dunk by Capella.
You know, Capella, one of the very best in the league at getting out of the screen and getting to the right spot.
Clark outside. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Now McConnell. After Brandon Clark missing on that last 3-pointer. Pass to Lillard. Outside Edwards. And again for 3.
And now for this franchise, he's hit the most threes in a single season.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. McConnell kicks to Murray. Here's Ware. He's covered by Clark. Here's McConnell. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Clark dishes to Lillard. Pass to Edwards. Zubac's with the screen for Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
For Memphis, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And the Mavericks making a change here. George is checked in.
Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
Now, Hero. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Hart finds Lillard. Oh, here's Edwards. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game.
He has been dropping bombs since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since then. Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Lillard the pass to Clark. Mavericks with the rebound. Outside, George. Pass to Ware. Now Hero. Edwards defending. And the shot goes in. Hero's got 6.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Okoro comes in for Brandon Clark. And Brogdon subbed in for Damian Lillard. And the Mavericks making a change here. Here's Brogdon. Outside Edwards. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now, Hero. 6 points for him. And the dunk by Capella.
Nice recognition that time from Capella, aggressively rolling to the bucket after setting the screen.
Capella against Zubac. For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by Hero. Hero's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And we know Poole has speed, and he uses it well to stay out ahead in transition.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. It's Hart on the wing. Here's the floater. Edwards can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Randall. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Pass to Hart. Out to Edwards. 4 on the shot clock. Can they get it? Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Hart. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Mavericks. Capella against Zubac. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Zubac.
Boy, Capella is a real force inside. I mean, when he gets this close, you pretty much have to foul.
And Memphis making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. And the second free throw, good. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Hart kicks to Brogdon. Good on the three-point shot. Brogdon's got 6 points.
Brogdon knows he has the touch from there, so he's very comfortable launching the 3 ball.
Hero passes to Capella. Now Poole launches a 3, trains the three-pointer. 8 points for him.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. Big time. Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
There's Hero with a 3, and Okoro pulls it down.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
Releases. That shot off. Randall with some nice D. Pass to Poole. Outside, Hero. Jacks up a three. A three-pointer is right on target. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Outside, Edwards. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Edwards got 29 in the game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Okoro kicks to Hart. Pass to Brogdon. Memphis the rebound. Here's Valanciunas. Out left to the wing. Hart with it. Shoots over Capella. It's hauled in by Hero. Hero's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle. Here's Randall. Nice D from Valanciunas.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the 7-footer Valanciunas with the foul. A big who isn't just skilled, but also brings that toughness.
Dallas shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Brogdon against Hero. Randall a screen on Brogdon. Here's Hero. Great touch on the 16-footer. Hero's got 7 points for the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Dallas up 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store. Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little too creative?
I wish you wear an alternative jersey every once in a while, Ernie.
Yeah, man. You know, your threads are getting a little bit stale. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up with this? I just asked a basketball question, and now it's a personal attack. I'm done with you two. Moving on. The Mavs find themselves in a battle. Close matchup so far.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this big fella.
No need to take a million jumpers. Work with the rock down low. Good things will happen, don't you know?
Ooh, you're rhyming and didn't even know it. A poet.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So it's the Mavericks now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Clint Capella, Lou Dort out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Tyler Hero, and it's Poole in at the shooting guard.
You know, we're used to seeing this kind of efficiency from Capella, but he's scoring with volume, too. That's impressive.
Outside Edwards. A three-pointer off the mark. Mavericks leading by 4. The drive by Poole. No good from 11 feet. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts, and they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
To the paint. Here's Clark. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Hero finds Capella. Now Poole from deep. Dallas again missing.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Pass to Hart. Over in the corner, Zubac. Back to Clark. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hart. It's rebounded by Dallas. Hero's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Three-pointer, Randall. Buries it from three-point range. Randall's got 11.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Edwards can't hit. Mavericks leading by 5. Over in the corner, Poole. Randall outside. There's Hero with a 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. 14 points for him.
And there's no hesitation from Hero. When the shot's there for him, he is looking to let it fly.
Back to Lillard. Lays it up off the glass. And that's now 10 points for Damian Lillard.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Dort. Back to Hero. There's the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Three-pointer. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to 6 points. That one good from Edwards.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Outside, Hero. Outside for Randall. To the inside, and the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, on fire tonight. I mean, Capella's scoring numbers can come from a lot of directions, lots of dunks, lay-ins, and putbacks. They can add up quickly.
Here's Clark. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And they're able to recover. Zubac. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Poole. He's got 8. Outside, Dort. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Inside. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Pass to Poole. Back to Hero. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Lillard. He's got 10. Clark outside. Back to Lillard. Up and in on the layup. And now it's just a 4-point Maverick lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. While we've got a moment here, the top free throw shooters in the league. Damian Lillard is second.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
Good on both. Lillard with it. 12 points for him. Pass to Edwards. Back to Lillard. Fires the three. Drops in the tray. Lillard's got 7 now in this quarter.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Near the three-point line, it's Poole. Damian Lillard pulls it in.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Hart with the screen for Lillard for the tie. It's rebounded by Dallas. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Valanciunas is checked in for Zubats. Dallas also making some changes. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Poole. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Tyler Hero. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
Down low, and the dunk by Capella.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
And another miss by Memphis. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Capella. Oh, jams it right over Valanciunas. Wow.
Boy, Capella's so special. Great strength, good focus, especially when he's being defended like that. That's good work there.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Lillard against McConnell. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Outside, Dort. Randall surveying the D. Banked in off the glass. Randall's got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Edwards from the arc. Edwards crashing in from outside.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
And taking a look now at stats for Anthony Edwards. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, averaging 33 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Well, you know that he can put points up in a hurry, and he leads this team in scoring.
Yeah, you know, I think he's got a great sense of how to keep their offense going and being productive. If somebody else is having an off night, then he kind of steps in and fills the gap.
And the dunk by Capella.
Well, I like how Capella stays one step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Brogdon kicks to Lillard. The Mavericks pull it in.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Ripped away. Hard against Randall. Now, here's Hart. Defense is right there. They get a hand on it. Now here's Randall. 13 points in the game. Pass to Murray. Back to Randall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 10-point Dallas lead.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Dallas making a switch here. Ware's checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Brogdon outside. Valanciunas sets a screen for Brogdon. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
A tall, strong guard who reads pick and rolls very well. Brogdon excels at knowing exactly what to do in these sets.
Now DiVincenzo. Scoreless thus far. Now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past month for Josh Hart.
And the rebounding contributions have been on the uptick over the last few months. He's definitely appeared to have made a concerted effort to really impact the game more and more with his work on the backboard.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Randall. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his third foul of the game. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Here's Hart. He has 5. Valanciunas with a screen on Murray. Pass to Valanciunas from past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. 1:27 left to play in the third. McConnell, the rebound by Brogdon. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Hart the pass to Lillard. Over McConnell. Good on the baseline, Jay. Lillard's got 11 points in the quarter.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Jones sets the pick for McConnell. On the wing, DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. For the 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. 3-pointer, Lillard knocks down the 3-ball. And now just a 3-point Maverick lead.
It's simple. Lillard is an elite shot maker.
In the corner, Murray with it. The 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Memphis moving it around. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
McConnell scanning the floor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. The Mavericks have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. He hits the second from the line. Clint Capella has been leading the charge for the Dallas Mavericks. With the points he racked up that quarter, he has broken his season-high scoring mark already. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Josh Hart. Ivica Zubac is out there with Clark. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Lillard in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Jones with the screen on Lillard. Up top, McConnell. Covered by Lillard. 4 on the clock. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And so Edwards will bring it up for Memphis. A 2-point game. Lillard dishes to Edwards. Back to Lillard. Clark kicks to Hart. Just 5 on the clock. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. To tie it up. DiVincenzo with the rebound. The Mavericks shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Yep, it counts.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Murray outside. Back to McConnell. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
George is checked in for the Mavericks. Clark against Murray. Clark, the pass to Zubac. This one for 3. Excellent D that time from Jones.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Jones with the screen on Lillard. George with the ball. Hart covering. Pass to DiVincenzo. No good on the 3.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Outside Edwards. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Here's Ware, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
For 3, Edwards. Nailed from 3-point land. Edwards got 40 points.
You know, even if this game doesn't go their way, I think he's got to be proud of how he performed tonight.
Clark against Murray. Right side, George. And George with the stuff.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Lillard. And it's Memphis with another.
Not so unusual to see Lillard scoring in bunches like this, but he's on fire here.
Murray is screen on Edwards. Murray finds Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Dallas making a switch here. Heroes checked in, and so Jones nails both of them. And so here's Memphis. Here's Lillard. Outside Edwards. It's rebounded by Dallas. Murray's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Hero. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Back to Lillard. Fires the 3. It's good from long range. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials. What you can't help but notice this half is how good they've been from the free throw line. Lights out.
And Hero drops them both.
Hey, when they get chances at the line, they make you pay. Their free throws have helped support this lead.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Pass to Edwards. Back to Lillard. Shoots over Poole. And it's Lillard missing. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Poole kicks to Capella. And here's Randall. Capella sets a screen for Randall. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Capella.
Every year, it seems like Randall's playing with more awareness. That's why you can now run the offense through him.
Lillard the pass to Edwards. Lillard a screen on Hero. To the middle. Edwards finds Zubats. Julius Randle with the rebound.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
And the 3 ball is good.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
Edwards dishes to Lillard. Shot to stop the run. Mavericks with the rebound.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Stolen by Zubats. Lillard outside. Pass to Edwards from downtown. It's rebounded by Poole.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Murray, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in. Murray's got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs.
And first step quickness that time for Murray.
Edwards with it. Back to Lillard. Shoots over Poole. Lillard misses. Mavericks leading by 11. Randall passes to Capella. And they pick up 2. And it's 29 points for Clint Capella.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis. And Dallas with a change here too. Dort's checked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. Now coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. The Grizzlies with another miss.
The scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Randall passes to Poole.
There's a toughness Poole brings to the floor. He can handle a little contact.
That's good from Poole. And so he makes both from the line. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Lillard outside. Poole against Edwards. Nobody near Lillard. Buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got 30.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Capella. Shot clock at 5. Near the three-point line, it's Poole. Grizzlies with the rebound. Clark's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Edwards against Dort. Lillard outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Randle outside. There's the triple. Rebounded by Valanciunas. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Clark kicks to Lillard. Outside Edwards. Back to Lillard. Pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas draws the double. Clark the pass to Hart. Off target with his 3.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Now Poole. Back to Dort. Pass to Hero. From outside the arc. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
We've got a timeout call by Taylor Jenkins. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Edwards against Poole. Lillard outside. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And now that's 35 points for Damian Lillard. Pass to Capella. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Boy, I love seeing Capella be more aggressive inside. When he does this, he's capable of drawing contact.
And he sinks the second. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Grizzlies. 1:52 left to play here in the fourth. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. And slam dunk by Clark.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Poole finds Randle. Here's Hero. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards with it. Picked up by Poole. Valanciunas with a screen on Poole. 9 feet out. And that one hits back iron.
Oh, it's been a turbulent quarter. Really rough for him. Nothing going his way. But he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Randle kicks to Dort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
6'3", 215 pounds. Lou Dort is one strong guard. Hard to handle for defenders.
59 seconds left in the fourth. Edwards against Poole. And Capella sends it back.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
Outside Edwards. Takes the elbow jumper and trains it. Edwards got 42 in the game. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Dort against Hart. Capella with a screen on Clark. 5 to shoot. Randall gets the 14-footer to fall. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where has your focus been in terms?
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.